Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Odd Mew, what's good? Good afternoon. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome to the stream. Yo, we got some extremely crazy hype news today. But before we jump into that, Odd Mew, I need you to do me a solid favor and jump on over to that Discord and shout out to all the boys. Yeah, notify the people for me, Odd Mew. Let them know that we live and we let them jump in here. Let's get it going, because we got oh man, it's about to get juicy. It is about to get juicy. Hold up, let me get this angle good. Man, this is crazy. So today, I'm gonna just start while Mew is doing his thing. Today, we got beautiful news from Google pertaining to a new cloud-based gaming streaming service. Now, I know the first thing that a lot of you people are gonna say is, hold up. You can't be serious, bro. You're going to, what's good, Alan? Welcome to the stream. You're gonna be like, a lot of people are like, hold up, bro. You can't be serious. You support cloud gaming and streaming services. You don't want to have a physical copy of your game so that way if they discontinue a game, you can continue playing it. Well, this is what I will say to that. As long as physical copies are still, a user still has the ability to buy those copies, what's good, Ryden? It's not a problem. As long as you can buy those copies still and still have, access to it, it's not a problem. Or if they can give you some way to download it yourself, it's not a problem. But let's jump into it. What is Stadia? A while back, I applied to be a part of a beta program for Google called Project Stream, and I believe that they accepted me because I'm a content creator on YouTube and I guess a social media personality, right? So they accepted me into this beta called Project Stream. Now, Project Stream was really freaking lit because it gave you access to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is a console game on the PC. It's a game that you didn't have to download. You just log into your Google Chrome browser, connect the controller, or use a keyboard and mouse, and you could immediately jump into the game and play it and access every single feature right there on your Google Chrome browser. Now, at the time, I had tested it out on multiple different platforms. I tested it out on a weak laptop that a friend of mine had. I tested it out on my Surface Pro 4 laptop, which is actually pretty good, pretty powerful laptop. I tested it out on my supercomputer, and I tested it on multiple different internet connections. What's up? What's good, Octo Haku? So we're talking about Stadia today anyway. It's a Project Stream, a Google streaming service. So anyways, I tested out on multiple different types of internet connections. I even tested it on 4G, and it worked well on all of those platforms. Every single one of them. I was just like, holy crap, this game streaming service, it works very quickly. Not only very quickly, surprisingly well, and you can see the graphics are pretty good. You're not losing nothing. Now, it did have artifacts every now and then when my internet connection would be pretty bad, but I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey 100% in 720p or 1080p with ease on my 4G phone connection, using that to stream to my laptop. Now, we're going to talk about, that's what Project Stream was. That was the beta for this that they're launching this year called Stadia. It's a game streaming service. I got a bunch of notes that I have listed right here that I want to address and whatnot and talk to you guys. So first, they have this controller that looks kind of like a regular PS4 controller. It comes in multiple different colors. It's got a mic built in, and the mic has access to Google Assistant. Now, the Google, what's good, Sander? The Google Assistant actually allows you to press a button while you're in the game, and you could be like, hey, how do I get through this part of the game? And you don't have to list where you're at or nothing. You just say, how do I get through this part of the game? And they will look, the Google Assistants will gather data from Google servers where you're already playing the game at anyway. It'll find out where you're at in the game, and it'll Google search it for you already and pull up videos, tutorials, all that, and help you get through the game immediately right there without having to type nothing, without having to switch to your phone and look up a tutorial or a guide or strategy guide, without having to say where you're at or anything. anything. You don't have to say, how do I get through this special little tome and blah, 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 blah. You just say, how do I get through this part of the game? And then it will tell you, you get through this part of the game by da, 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 da. You can say stuff like this. How do I find this weapon? How do I find the thunder sword for the god of blah, 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 blah? It will tell you right immediately, right with the controller that has a mic built in, and you don't have to like do any extra work right there on your controller. So now the next thing I want to note is that it's available for Android phones, Apple phones. Wait, hold up. I can't confirm that. It's available for mobile phones. That's all I know. I don't know if it'll be on Apple. I think maybe Google's going to keep this a Google-based service, so only on Android phones, PCs, and anything that has access to a Chrome web browser. Dope as crap. You can connect your freaking controller to your phone and play your favorite console games. Like, it's wild. I am losing my mind. I saw this. I was out in public. I was at the vape shop getting vape juice. I went, yes! And I screamed out in the vape shop, and then the customer was like, oh my God. And then the owner of the store was like, yo, you gotta calm down, man. I'm like, yo, I'm happy, man. What you mean? I'm not mad and I'm happy. He's like, I know, but you know, the customers, they don't want you to disturb the customer. I said, why? They don't like energy? They don't like positivity? That's what it is. I'm being positive. I'm being happy. I said, you, for all they know, I could have just won $1 million. You know what I mean? So anyways, he ended up apologizing to me a little bit, but he's like, yeah, no, never mind. Don't worry about it. But yo, I was like, yes! Fucking available for all phones. Everywhere you go, you'll be able to play your favorite games. No more need for a Nintendo Switch. No more need for to have remote play. You can literally just pull your phone out anywhere you are and play your favorite games right there. And your controller has a mic built in. That is so crazy dope. The thing about it that's even more crazy, your controller connects through Wi-Fi. You don't have to connect it to your phone. There's not going to be Bluetooth delay or latency. It connects straight to Wi-Fi. Oh goodness gracious. Donation coming from voice.
We love your wild energy. BTW, this news is amazing. Tell us more. And I thumbs up to your video.
Thank you so much, Yame. I fucking love you. You're lit. You're dope. Now, I'm gonna continue. So, the donation sounds so loud I couldn't even hear your voice. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much, Yame. I should turn the volume down. Let's turn the volume down on the donations, so that way it doesn't like overpower. But either way, back to what I was saying. It's available for all mobile phones. At least that's what I'm assuming right now. Either if it's not available for all mobile phones, it's available for all Android phones, right? So you don't need to have your Switch with you everywhere you go. You can have all your games available right there on your phone immediately. Just pop it out, pop in into your controller and play your games immediately. Got a mic built in on your controller, so voice chat, you don't got to worry about using your phone. Yeah, it's got a mic built in on your phone. I believe there was a headphone jack too, but I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I did notice it has extra buttons. It's got a capture button that allows you to stream directly to YouTube. It's got a capture button. The capture button on it also allows you to capture the gameplay directly within the server, and then it will download it to your computer for you, and it'll be in 4K. It'll be in 4K or 8K. They have 8K available on this streaming service, bro. I'm not gonna say smash, but whatever games get released on this device or on these clouds, you would be able to play right there. So next, I want to point out that the streaming to YouTube with that button, it doesn't come from your phone or from your computer, so it's not going to tax your internet and make it go slow or make you have a bad connection. It will be streaming directly from Google servers straight to YouTube immediately without any delay or anything. No delay, no lag. Google's own server. You know Google owns YouTube, right? So it's going to be seamless. And they said you'll be able to stream 4K straight to YouTube, 1080p, whatever you select, straight to YouTube without losing any of the quality of your gameplay immediately. Now, next, all the data is stored on the servers. So this is the only negative thing. You can get it this year, later this year. They didn't give the exact date, but they said 2019. All the data for the games are stored on Google servers. So this is the part that's kind of negative, that kind of makes me a little bit sad. We won't be able to mod games anymore. We won't be able to mod games anymore. Good part about it is that you won't have to worry about hackers anymore, because it's stored on Google's server. You're not going to have access to the game's files. Therefore, you're not able to you're not going to run into hackers online anymore. It's not possible for them to hack, because they'd have to hack into Google, which is like damn near impossible to do. And plus, they said their internet connection is not going to be exposed to the public. It's private and hidden behind like something or whatever. So you won't be able to have hackers, but at the same time, you won't be able to have mods anymore. So that kind of makes me a little bit sad, is that we won't be able to have mods. Won't be able to like mod Goku into Smash Bros. or Goku into Breath of the Wild, or change up the graphics packs and stuff like that. That makes me a little bit sad. But I mean, the service that they're offering is still available to all phones, and it's still amazing. So next, we got a lot more stuff going on. The data, like I told you, was straight to YouTube, no lag. They said that the servers are 3 times more powerful, almost 3 times more. It's like 2.5 times more powerful than a PS4 Pro. It's running at 10 teraflops. The PS4 Pro is at like 4 teraflops. Now it's 2 times almost more powerful than the Xbox One. I believe the Xbox One is at 6 teraflops. So the servers that they're offering to every person is at 10 teraflops for one single unit. But they said that you have the ability to use multiple different units. Who is that? That's Tiny Ox 95. Thank you for following. All right, so listen. Hold on. You got me feeling this type of way I ain't used to feeling. Took one look at your face and I want to know how you taste. Can you hit in the morning like, okay. I'm gonna just continue. Okay. All right. Back to what I was saying. 2 teraflops. Like I said, 2 teraflops. I mean, not 2 teraflops. 10 teraflops. Right. That's like 2 times. I'm fucking blushing. Chill out. All right. That's 2 times more powerful than the Xbox One, and that's 2.5 times more powerful than the PS4 Pro. Right. Crazy. And they said that's just using one of their units. They said each player has the ability to also use multiple different units. You don't have to just use one unit. You can use multiple different units. And I'm talking like they said the ability for you to have, like, say they have a game that has like graphics that aren't like that good, or maybe it's taxing the system a little bit. They allow you to use 2 or 3 or 4 different units, meaning you wouldn't have just 10 teraflops. You'd have 20 or 30 or 40 teraflops. That is crazy as hell. Like, this changes gaming forever, for real. Like, you're gonna have ultimate graphics everywhere you go. Next, we got something else we gotta talk about. They created an environment where everything is destructible using their servers and their GPUs back over at Google. That's wild. Every single thing you see can be destroyed in this environment they created. And that's just to showcase what the power that is available, that they have available to their name or whatever. And hold up, it gets better. They had a MMOARPG with split screen capabilities. You can sit on your couch next to your boo, your wife, your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, and play split screen on an MMOARPG. That is unheard of. It's never happened to date. And you know why? All of our hardware has not been powerful enough to allow that to happen. We have not had hardware that is powerful enough to allow that to take place. We now have the ability to sit and do split screen MMOARPG. I could be sitting right here and be like, yo, meet me at this village right now. And they see you in the village and see what you're doing as you're doing a split screen. And on top of that, you don't need any hardware at home. You just plug up your weak ass computer or laptop or your mobile phone directly to your TV, and you and your buddy are now playing the game with 0 lag, with 0 graphical issues, fucking crazy graphics right there on your screen, console level gaming. And say you're done with that, and say y'all want to go on and jump in the car, in the backseat of your parents' car or something. You pick up your tablet, you jump over straight to the tablet, and you're still gaming on the tablet. And you don't lose anywhere. You pick up right where you left off, just like the Nintendo Switch. And y'all just get in the car, both of you still playing MMOARPG right there. Crazy. That shit is crazy. Google jumped into the gaming service. This is their first entry to the gaming service, and it is phenomenal. So they said with their servers, They allowed it so that developers can enable cross-platform multiplayer on any device, as long as, you know, the developers support it. So say you're playing Smash Bros on your Switch, and say Smash Bros releases on these servers, right? They can make it now so that way you can play Smash Bros with Switch users and you're on your fucking PC or on your phone, for that matter. Or they can make it so you can play Halo with people who are on Xbox and people who are on PC, or you can play Fortnite with people who are on Switch, PS4, and whatever, all at the same time. And they also said the future Fortnites or squad-based games can have up to 1,000 players now, 10 times more than what was previously available. They said 1,000 or more players inside of one server. Can you imagine that? That is all-out real war. Like, that's a real battlefield, a real war. I can already say this. This is kind of stupid of me to say this, but it's a joke. I can imagine, what if our world leaders start settling our wars, World War III, World War IV, all that? What if our wars take place virtually now? Say that Kim Jong-un or Trump or whoever, they're beefing, and then they send their soldiers to go play this game to whoop each other's ass on a video game, because you can have 20,000 people fighting at once, and like, whoever wins this obviously is the person who's right. And we can destroy other fucking, like, we can destroy other countries without actually physically doing it in the real world. We just like, we bodied y'all, bro. We won. We right. Y'all wrong. You now y'all gotta subject yourself to our terms of whatever. That would be crazy, right? I'm just saying. So next we got, they said with Google's, this is pretty freaking cool. This is good because, you know, y'all know I'm a game developer myself, right? With Google's artificial intelligence, deep machine learning, developers are able to enhance graphic styles and change color schemes within games without having to do the hard work themselves. Now, what you're probably saying, all that long ass sentence that I just said, what the fuck does that really mean? What that means is that they can say they do a minimal amount of work. Like, say they do something, they make a game and it's only in black and white, or it doesn't have any colors yet, it doesn't have any textures yet, it doesn't look as crisp. It looks like Minecraft starting out, right? They enable the artificial machine learning, the deep learning thing, and they give it a couple colors or a picture that they want the game to use the same colors as, right? What will happen automatically with this deep learning artificial intelligence is it will automatically give all the graphics to the game immediately on its own. All they have to do is make the shapes. The developers, all they have to do is make the shapes, and then this deep learning machine, this algorithm, will automatically throw all the graphics into the game for them immediately. All the colors, the textures, make them look dope, make everything look cool. Say like this, you have a seatbelt here, but you haven't made the little notches in the seatbelt yet, and you haven't even given the seatbelt a color yet, right? I just made the shape of the seatbelt. I throw this deep learning thing on my game, and now suddenly the seatbelt has this little notches in it. It's got graphics. It looks good. It's got the color. It gives my shirt the color. It gives me the design. All that. You can see the pores on my skin now, but before you couldn't. Before, I never did any of that work. This machine did it for me, and it's immediate. It's like that. The minute they drop it on there, it just goes boop, and now your graphics are all there. That is fucking crazy, bro. That is crazy as hell. I'm a game developer, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna be using that. I'm gonna go to their website. If there are any other game developers out there that want to use this, Stadia.dev. That's their website for developers. You can go in there and apply. I'm gonna go in there and apply right after the stream, and I'm gonna see what they're working with, and I'm gonna show y'all how that whole thing goes. So they added, this is the next thing. This is freaking dope. But I gotta say, for years now, us people that hack games, not like in a bad way to ruin like online experiences, but us that mod games and things like that, and like to add more experiences to the game that weren't originally intended, we've always had emulators. With an emulator, you guys know, you have something called a save state. Now, a save state, what that allows you to do is it allows you to save a state of where you are, and it will capture everything in the game and save it. So the minute you click load, you're right there immediately back to where you were without having to press start and go to save game within the game. You just click on save state and you can load the state back like that, and it will put everything back the way it was. The world will look exactly the same. The player will be back in the same position. You might have been scrolling through a menu or something. You'll be right back exactly how you left it. No loading screens, no nothing. It'll be immediate. They added a feature now called save state, which allows you to share your save states with each other in real time, and it includes items in the inventory, the player's position, and the state of the world that the player is in. So say you are in Breath of the Wild and you're skiing down this slope and you quickly pause it and save that state, you can send that immediately to another player, or on YouTube you can share it to everybody in the world, and they can click on that link. It won't take no time you won't have to download nothing. You just click the link and it'll immediately open up the game where that player was, and you're now playing where they were immediately. They had this button in there on the YouTube video where you can click on a button and it just jumps you right into where the other person is that shared their state to you. Say I'm playing a game and I'm in Smash Bros and I'm whooping up someone in story mode, right? And something crazy happens in my game that was not supposed to happen, that made the game like look crazy, right? I can click share save state, and then it will immediately send it to everybody in my stream, and you all can click that button and go right to where I was. Immediately, on the spot, super quick, seamlessly, without downloading anything. You just click the link, and just like a web page opens up, the game will open up. By the way, you don't have to download no more games ever again. You don't have to download no software. You just click on the link to this website, and you immediately are in the game. It's like that. No loading screens, no nothing. It's immediate. And we can share each other's save files like that immediately in real time, bro. Crazy. That is so fucking crazy, dog. That shit mind blowing. I know a lot of people hate like cloud gaming because they had bad experiences such as lag and stuff. I've played Project Stream. Project Stream is perfect, it's flawless. I see a little bit of artifacts in it, like, you know, that's if you don't have the greatest connection, but this shit still works perfect. So there's a new feature as well. There's more. I can't believe there's even more. There's another feature. What's up, kaninja? Remember when you did the backflip at the beach and I was super chatting you a lot? How you been? What's good, man? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that shit, man. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. I'm gonna continue. We got a lot more to discuss, guys. I'm taking comments right after all this. They said YouTube is directly in works with this whole Project Stream Stadia because it is owned by Google, right? So now you can directly access certain games and video game states within the YouTube video link. If you get on my stream and you see me playing a game and you have a subscription to Stadia, at the bottom of the chat on my stream, a button will now appear that you can click on, and it will immediately launch you into the game, and you'll be playing the same game as me. And if I choose to share my state with you, you can jump into the game at the same exact point that I'm at and play with me at the same time. What in the fuck? That is the gaming gods have spoken. This is crazy. This is phenomenal. And to top it off, I want you to know YouTube is adding a new feature called crowd play, and it comes with Stadia. Crowd play is where you press a button, right? I press a button on my controller, and now it'll pop up a button on the stream that you can press on yours, and you can immediately jump into the game with me and play a game with me. No more sharing friend codes, no more adding me on with my username, no more going and joining my arena on Smash Bros, no more Smash IDs or codes. You just press a button on my stream and you're in my fucking game like that. Now say my room is full. It'll create a queue, a line. It'll make a line automatically on its own. The line will be like, it'll tell you you're number 6 in line, number 4 in line, number 2 in line, and it'll tell you how long it's estimated for you to wait. Yes, seamless and fast. It'll tell you how long the estimated wait time is for you. Say it'll be like, say I'm in a match and it knows that the timer on the match is like 7 minutes. I'm only able to fight for 7 minutes. It'll say your estimated wait time is 7 minutes and 45 seconds because it knows loading and all that other stuff. That's how crazy it is. And now, obviously, you can turn this feature on and off anytime you want. So say I'm playing by myself, I don't want anybody to jump in my game, I can cut the feature off, which makes it cool. Yes, it works for online too. That's what I'm talking about, Sanders. It works for online. You can press a button at the bottom of my stream and you can jump straight into the game with me. Nothing, no loading up the game, no downloading the game. Even if you don't got the game, you just press the link and you can get in there and play with me. What in the hell, dog? That is so crazy. By the way, the president of Stadia, of Stadia at Google, the one who's making all this, who's leading all this and making it possible, the president is a female. It's a girl. It's a female. She's doing this for us. We have our first female president. That's all I gotta say. Not of companies, but I'm just being a little extra. Like, yeah, our first female president ever. No, she's a female president over at Google at Stadia. Her name is Jade Raymond, and she don't look that bad, man. Yeah, she don't look bad, man. Yeah, it's a girl. She don't look bad. Look it up. Jade Raymond. Jayde Raymond. She's gonna go down in history just like Reggie Fils-Aimé, same thing. She's gonna go down in history like him. She's gonna go down in history like all our other Sakurai, all our other presidents and company CEOs that we love. She's going in history. And I'm just letting you guys know right now, I can already tell that she's gonna be the next big name. I am 1,000,000% behind this. I love this idea. I've been gaming on streaming services on my phone since like 2014 when they had what is it called? It's a game. It's a streaming service that had an orange icon, but it was so laggy. It was so horrible that the experience wasn't that good. I forgot what it was. It was a streaming service, but then that led me. I forgot what it's called. I'm not gonna be here in 10 minutes, Sandra. I'm about to end the video in like 5 minutes. I also switched over after using that streaming service. I forgot what that thing is called. I bet somebody is going to know what it is and leave a comment down below later on after the video and tell me, and I guarantee you I'll be like, yeah, that was it. But like I said, I was streaming since 2014. There was this app that had an orange icon, On Play or On Live. That's what it was called. It was called On Live. I was using that app. It was so laggy though, so horrible. The servers were bad that I still enjoyed it, but it just wasn't worth the money that they were charging, so I stopped using it. I bought a streaming app that allows me to stream games from my PC to my phone, and I used that in its place, and I started doing that for years. Ask Mikado, ask anybody that knows me. I have been extremely huge on streaming games from my home to my phone, and I bring controllers with me just about everywhere I go. 9 times out of 10 you see me in real life, I got a gaming controller of some type or a console or something of some type that's portable with me. So this is the biggest, craziest news to me, and I'm so happy to hear. I am so fucking hyped. I'm so hyped. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm so hyped. This is perfect. This is I couldn't ask for anything more. Every last one of you that watched this video, bet you watched it on a phone, or I bet you watched it on a computer, or AKA a device that is capable of streaming video games to it now. If you can stream videos to your device, you can now stream console level, PC level, next generation level games to your device. 4K, 8K, 1080p, 720p, 480p. It works in all different types of resolutions. So I gotta say, I am the most, you're watching on an iPad, you might be able to stream it on the iPad. They haven't said whether or not it will be available for Apple devices or not, but I'm assuming, just based off assumption, I know for sure it will be available on all Android devices. I know that for sure on all Android phones, and I also know for sure that it's available on anything that has the ability to run Google Chrome. If you can't run it on your iPad with a native application, I'm sure that you can just download the Chrome app on the iPad and probably boot it right up, straight through that. Guaranteed. I am, oh my God, bro, oh my God. 2019 is the year of the gamers. The year of the gamers. That's all it is. That's, yo. As a developer, I'm using their software. As a gamer, I'm using their software. As a streamer, I'm using their software. I feel like they made this service strictly for me. I feel like they looked at me and said, what would he like? And then they just made it for me. No joke. I feel like they made it directly straight for me. Like, they just thought, like, everything he likes, let's just give it to him. Like, what the heck? I'm not even joking, bro. I am so freaking excited. I don't even know what to say, man. What the hell? Like, that shit is crazy, dog. Google is definitely a god. I've always loved Google. I have always loved Google. I am a big Google advocate. Google everything. I got Google phones. I got the Gmail. I use Google as my primary search. I don't use no other search stuff. Google has YouTube, Google AdSense. They pay me. I pretty much work for Google now at this point. I love Google, man. I didn't launch my applications on Google. I launched my albums on Google. Google is just, they are gods. I am grateful for Google. Like, seriously, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Arigato gozaimasu, Google. Thank you. I'm so hyped. But all right, look, anything y'all wanted to ask me that I probably didn't talk about, anything y'all want to say, now is the time. I'm going to give y'all like 1 or 2 minutes to type in anything you want in the chat. I will respond to it for sure. I've been kind of responding here and there throughout me talking about this, but I will go ahead and do that now while I have the time. So anything anybody want to say or add, or anything anybody want to ask that I might not have touched base on, let me know. Now's the time. Will I be live later today? That's probably going to be a question I get. Maybe. I might, by the way. Even though you didn't ask that question, I'm going to just go ahead and answer it before you guys ask. I might be live later on today doing some more Smash Bros or something. Not sure to be honest, but any questions, let them come now. If I don't see anything, I'm jumping on off. What's good, Gamer MZ? What's good, Gengar? Y'all late. Y'all showed up at the end of the video. It's all over. Google has changed it officially. Google has changed the gaming service forever. For the rest of our lives, I guarantee you we will be doing gaming on cloud services. Because guess what? I want to say this too. I don't see why not physically owning. Did I get my 3DS? I got rid of my 3DS. I got one and then I did everything and got rid of it. I'm now on to Nintendo Switch. I think Nintendo would join with Google on this. Great question. Yes, I will have to say yes. Reason why? Nintendo, it's fine, Gengar. I say yes because this is why. Nintendo has been open to partnering with Microsoft. We already have the ability to run Microsoft Live or Xbox Live on our Nintendo Switches. So I think of Google, which is 10 times bigger than Nintendo, and Google, which is 10 times bigger than Microsoft and 10 times bigger than Sony. I think if Google approaches any of these companies with a deal or an offer or a partnership, they're gonna say fuck yeah. And any game developer that gets approached with this, they're gonna say hell yeah. Google got the money to buy exclusives from every single game company. Google, all I gotta say is Google is the ultimate thing. I think Google is going to be the one that unifies all of the consoles and all of console gaming into one like unit. No more would there be console wars. I think console wars are over. This has ended console wars. This marks the moment in time. From today forward, we're gonna see how everything in the world as far as gaming changes. We're gonna see, and this is why I gotta say that, because if a lot of people are worried about this, and I want to put a lot of those concerns to rest. People think that if they go get games based on a cloud service or digitally, that they won't have access to those games anymore. This is what I gotta say. When games are no longer being physically produced, hold on, I think YouTube's been screwing me up on there. They didn't send me notifications. I know that's weird, bro. You gotta be in the Discord. I got mods now that share it. But yeah, share the link to the videos now and shout out everybody, let them know and send notifications. So you gotta be in the Discord and pay attention. But look, when games stop being produced or we can't find games anymore, what do? We turn to the internet, which preserves the life of those games and give us ROMs and things of that nature. So why would that be an issue now if we already relied on the internet to get our ROMs and to get our digital games that would no longer be produced or you can't find physical copies of no more? We already have access forever to those games using the internet. So why would it be that these games that we might purchase on these servers or whatever, we wouldn't have access to? If it's on the internet, we'll always have access to it. Something that's put on the internet stays on the internet for life. That's just how it is. It lives on forever, eternally. Y'all know that's how it is. You put a video out on the internet, I guarantee you there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10, maybe 100, maybe 1,000 other copies of that video all around the world. For sure. So I want to say this to anybody that's worried, that may watch this video later, or that is watching this video now. Anybody worried that they don't want to use this service because they don't want to put money into something they can't own physically, I'm going to just say this. Paying for a subscription is a fraction of what it would cost to buy a whole entire video game. You might have to spend $60 for one game, but this service might cost $25 a month and you have access to every single game available. How much more dope is that? That phenomenal. Like, I would rather pay $25 a month for the rest of my life than to spend $60 every single month buying a new game for the rest of my life. This is gonna save us money. You don't have to buy a supercomputer no more. You can just do it right off your phone. You can do it off a tablet. You can do it off a cheap little laptop. Crazy. That, I just want to put that to rest and if anybody got anything to say about that, leave a comment down below. Let's debate it. Let's talk about it. Let's definitely talk about it. I'm with it. But look, with all that being said, this shit looks lit. I cannot wait. Like, oh my God, I cannot wait. 2019 is the year. Thank you for the compliment on my hair, Lugia. I appreciate it. Gamer and Z, yes, this is crazy lit, bro. I don't even know what else to say. That's all you can call it. Crazy lit. So, end of the day, I'm gonna end it by saying this. This is the next level gaming. Google has silenced and shut up all console wars. It's like when you see a pile of ants battling, this pile of ants versus this pile of ants versus this pile of ants battling, and then you see a giant shoe just come down and just step on all of them and say, shut up. Or they just drop a fucking nuke on them and just wipe them all away like they were nothing. Like, Google just did that to all game companies all together, like no joke. Google literally just dropped a nuclear bomb on people that were fighting with water guns and just shitted on everybody in the race. Like, in the race for, yo, that shit, oh my God, that shit is crazy, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. No joke. Google just changed it up for everybody forever for good. I am so freaking hyped. I can't wait. 2019 is the fucking year, dog. I'm not even joking, man. What's good? I think that's my brother. What's good, Mikey? I know I look like you. You look like me. No, I'm kidding. I know. I look like you because you're my older brother. But yeah, that shit crazy. You see this new Google stuff, bro? I hope you saw it. It is wild. Like, if you ain't see it, rewind the video back after I end the stream or go look up GDC. If you guys want to see some footage from that, go look up GDC yourself. I didn't want to use it in case they copyrighted me, and I wanted to live stream it, but I was out driving and I was busy and stuff, so I wasn't able to do that. But look, I'm about to hop on off of here. I finished sharing all my thoughts, all my opinions. Do I still play Pokemon? Yes, I still play Pokemon. Dang, all these people texting me. Yes, I still play Pokemon. I'm going to play the new one when it releases on Nintendo Switch. I occasionally jump into ROM hacks or jump into playing ROMs on my phone and stuff like that of Pokemon. But I'm waiting for the Nintendo Switch version to launch, and I will be playing it again. I will be doing live streams again. Will I ever do giveaways again? No siree. Won't ever be doing giveaways again, but I might be doing some public trading or something. Just depends. But yeah, that's all I had to say, man. Google just shitted on everybody. The game has officially changed. Gaming has officially changed. You can look forward to seeing Halo on your mobile phones now. Smash Bros on your mobile phones now. Mario Kart on your mobile phones now. Dragon Ball Z on your mobile phones now. Full console level quality games on your mobile phones. MMOARPGs on your mobile phones. Split screen gaming on your mobile phones. Look forward to plugging your mobile phone into the TV and connecting a controller to that shit and playing your favorite games straight off your mobile phone on your big TV. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna see you all later, though. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Stay sharp, Shinobis. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Peace out. I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. When I get my online back, I'm gonna challenge you to a battle and something, who knows? I didn't get to read all that. If you want to challenge me to a battle, you can get bodied, Gengar. But hey, I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care of yourselves. Deuces, peace out. Stay sharp again, like I said. And I'll see y'all in Stadia. Project Stream. And I'll see y'all later on today too. Probably, maybe. No promises though. But deuces, take care.